6 players who could make their England Test debuts in 2026 with 2026 fast approaching. England head coach Steve Borthwick appears well-placed to continue refreshing his squad as he builds towards the 2027 Rugby World Cup. England head into the new year in excellent form, having won 11 consecutive tests and suffered just 1 defeat across the entirety of 2025. The next challenge is turning that consistency into silverware, with both the Six Nations and the Nations Championship firmly in their sights. Crucially, 2025 showed Borthwick's willingness to reward Premiership form and trust emerging talent. The likes of Henry Pollock, Guy Pepper, Luke Northmore, and Max Ojimo all earned their first caps, and that trend looks set to continue in 2026 as England expand their depth across key positions. Here are 6 players who could be next in line to earn their maiden England Test caps. The Benhard Janse van Rensburg, after the RFU successfully fast-tracked his eligibility. Benhard Janse van Rensburg now appears primed for an England debut in 2026, that the South Africa-born centre has been one of the Premiership's standout midfielders since arriving at London Irish in 2021 and has taken his game to another level since joining Bristol Bears in 2022. Initially tied to the Springboks through age-grade rugby, Janse van Rensburg now looks a natural fit for England's evolving attacking system under Lee Blackett. Equally effective as a distributor and carrier, he offers physicality and contact, sharp decision-making, and a creative edge that allows him to drift between inside and outside center, and occasionally onto the wing. That versatility and freedom could provide England with a different midfield dimension at Test level that Noah Caluori already feels like a matter of when, not if, Noah Caluori makes his England Test debut. The Saracens winger has taken the Premiership by storm in his first senior season, producing a series of eye-catching displays, including a sensational solo performance against Sale Sharks that announced his arrival on the big stage that Caluori's aerial prowess has quickly become a cornerstone of Saracens' attacking game, a skill that would translate seamlessly into England's current approach. Add his electric pace, sharp counterattacking instincts, and growing confidence, and the case for international selection becomes increasingly compelling. Already involved in England's senior training camps and having leapfrogged established names into matchday squads, Caluori also impressed for England last month. Further evidence that he is firmly on Borthwick's radar. Hugh Tizard, after multiple appearances for England A, 2026 could finally be the year Hugh Tizard earned a senior call. Up, England are well stocked at lock, with Maro Itoje leading the way and Ollie Chesham, Alex Coles, and Charlie Ewells all competing for places. However, Tizard offers a slightly different profile to the rest of the pack. The rangy second row is a genuine threat ball in hand, combining intelligent game reading with strong support lines that regularly see him on the end of offloads. His ability to keep play alive and exploit broken field situations could add a valuable late-game option for England when tests begin to open up. Greg Fizolo has flirted with England's selection for the past 2 seasons, and 2026 may finally bring his long-awaited Test debut. The Exeter Chiefs back rower may not be the biggest forward in the Premiership, but he is among its most physically effective. With Tom Willis now out of the picture, Fizolo offers a similar ball-carrying threat and relentless gain-line presence. His statistics underline his influence, ranking among the Premiership leaders for both carries and gain-line successes. England's willingness to rotate options at number 8 suggests the door is open for a new contender, and Fizolo's strong performances for England A, including a standout display against Ireland, further strengthen his case. Fitzharding England boast enviable depth in the back row, but Fitzharding continues to force his way into the conversation through consistent excellence at club level. The Bristol Bears captain has enjoyed several outstanding seasons at Ashton Gate, establishing himself as one of the Premiership's most complete back row forwards. Equally effective in attack and defense, Harding possesses the physicality, work rate, and leadership qualities required at Test level. Perhaps most importantly, his ability to cover all 3 back row positions makes him an attractive option for a squad where versatility is increasingly prized. Previous involvement with England suggests he is already on the brink. Afolabi Fasigbon with Will Stewart currently out of the international picture, Afolabi Fassigban looks increasingly likely to earn his first England cap in 2026, but the Gloucester Tidehead is still developing, as most young front rowers are, but he has already established himself as one of the Premiership's most promising props. His scrummaging continues to improve and remains the foundation of his game, while his athleticism and ball-carrying ability add a modern edge to his skill set. Having toured with the senior squad and featured prominently for England A, Fassigban appears to be edging ever closer to a long-awaited Test debut.